I recently made a video explaining some things in Super Mario Bros. 3 that made no sense, and that video did so well that I felt like I just had to make some more videos like that for other games. So in this video I'm going to explain some things that make no sense in Super Mario World. Once again, everything you're seeing on your screen right now is something that makes no sense. I'll probably have to explain why, since most of them seem to make sense on the surface. Also keep in mind this video is meant to be somewhat humorous. Do not take this video too seriously. I know this is just a video game, and video games aren't really supposed to make sense. This video is just for fun. Also, I won't be focusing on any of the really obvious things that make no sense, like how Mario magically grows a cape on his back after touching a feather, or how Mario rides around on a green dinosaur. Although don't worry, I still have plenty to say when it comes to Yoshi and how he makes no sense in this video. With that all said, let's get on with the video. The first thing we're going to look at that makes no sense is Yoshi's tongue. Yoshi's tongue can go straight through objects in this game, and his tongue can even bring in whatever enemy or item it is attached to back through that object in order for Yoshi to swallow it. This is obviously something that should not be possible. The game even forces you to use Yoshi's tongue in this way to get the key for one of the final secret exits in the game. Oh, and Dry Bones can throw his bones straight through certain objects as well. It's weird how some things work in this game. Now let's take a look at an enemy called Blarg. These enemies appear to live in lava, which shouldn't be possible. No creatures, including dinosaurs or whatever these things are supposed to be, can survive in lava. It's just way too hot. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm actually looking at lava this time, and it's not dirty water. That's just a reference to the screw up I made in the last video I did like this. Have you ever noticed how that when Yoshi hatches from an egg, he appears to only be a baby Yoshi for about 1 second, then immediately transforms into an adult? This is definitely bizarre. What makes it even weirder is that there are actually baby Yoshis in the game that are other colors that don't function in this way and won't grow into an adult unless you feed them. This isn't exactly normal either, but it still makes more sense compared to how the normal green Yoshi grows. Since we're already talking about Yoshis being born, have you ever noticed how Yoshis are born with shoes on? This must mean the shoes are actually a part of Yoshi's body, which is definitely weird. Next, let's look at an enemy called Rip Van Fish, which is a sleeping fish that appears in the game. While it's debatable if fish can even actually sleep to begin with, one thing they absolutely cannot do is close their eyes, since fish have no eyelids. This enemy appears to be doing exactly that though. Yes, I know I'm comparing the real world to a video game, but give me a break. It was hard to come up with 10 different things to put on this list. Now let's take a look at the message you get after defeating Bowser. It says that Mario, the Princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. Well, that's a really nice way to end the game. Except wait, weren't Mario and the Princess already on a vacation? Isn't that basically the plot of this entire game? That Mario and the Princess were on vacation visiting Dinosaur Land, and then Bowser captures Peach while they are on their vacation? This message would say something like Mario and the Princess have decided to continue their Dinosaur Land vacation with Yoshi. Or maybe even that they're going on another vacation to a new land. The weird way this message is worded makes it seem like the vacation this game is based around never even happened. Next, we're going to take a look at how some of the charging chucks in this game make no sense. You have some chucks in the game that are clearly playing football. These chucks will either kick footballs at you, or maybe they'll try to charge at you, and you can clearly see them dressed in American football gear. However, there are some other chucks in the game that throw baseballs, and what's weird is that these chucks are also wearing football gear, even though they're actually playing a completely different sport. Are these chucks just confused? I'm not really sure what is going on here. Another odd thing that happens in this game is that you can actually hurt a ghost. This game actually allows you to somehow throw blocks at a giant ghost and hurt him. Not only can you hurt him, you appear to be able to straight up end him for good. Ghosts aren't living creatures and can't die. That is definitely what appears to happen in this boss fight. After defeating the boss of each castle, there is a scene where Mario very easily destroys the castle with almost no effort. This makes me wonder why Mario couldn't just do all this to begin with. I know that technically Mario has to wait because he's saving that Yoshi egg the boss trapped inside the castle. But you can literally just use those secret exits at the start of World 2 to get to the Warp Star that will take you to Star Road, and then you can warp straight to Bowser's Castle after completing a few levels, never even saving 6 of the eggs. Not to mention, Mario has no problem constantly using Yoshi as a sacrificial lamb to make difficult jumps, so it's pretty clear Mario's priority is saving the princess, and he really doesn't care about Yoshi or saving those eggs for him. Not only that, but why does Mario only get to do this crazy stuff when he is near a castle? He has an item that can wipe entire buildings from existence, but never uses it anywhere else in the game. He even has superhuman strength, and can lift and punt an entire castle like a football. But he appears to be a weakling who can only pick up a few small things in the rest of the game. Next, let's take a look at Yoshi's diet. Have you ever thought about how bizarre it is that Yoshi can go through an entire level just eating everything up? He doesn't get sick or blow up or even just gain some weight. And some of the things he can eat are absolutely ridiculous. He can eat Pokies, which appear to be cactus-like creatures. He can even devour these huge Mega Mole enemies that are clearly much bigger than he is. But the most ridiculous thing of all that he can devour are the Blarg enemies, which are not only bigger than him, but are covered in lava. There's no way it should be possible for Yoshi to eat these guys. Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, then give it a like so this video can get pushed out to more people. I definitely plan on doing more videos like this as long as these types of videos keep doing well on this channel. With that said, I'll see everyone in the next video.